Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Relax and Listen with your boy in Persona 5 Royale in the brand new episode. We are in the school currently, and we gotta go to class to Miss Kawakami, I believe. But now this is another section of the game in which we just explore the school. So you're that problem transfer student, late on the first day too. You like causing trouble for the school. Ellipses. Can't even give an excuse. Do you even want to be reformed? I bet this is a good sign of what you'll be like here. And that'll be a good sign that determines that you're an asshole. And I forgot to start the timer, so just give me a second so I can just notify myself when it's been the allotted time for me to be recording this. Okay. Now we just gotta go to the second floor building.
Don't get violent, Willie.
It's a school store. None of the bread here particularly interests me. Oh, looks like she doesn't want to speak with me, so... Sakamoto-kun was late again. Maybe he'll get expelled soon. I can't believe he's still behaving like this after what he did to the track team. And he's still not expelled because Mr. Kamoshida's covering for him, right? Mr. Kamoshida's too nice for not abandoning a punk like that. Did you know, senpai? Some crazy second-year student is transferring to our school. Yeah, I heard about him. All the second years are talking about it. Apparently he's such a problem student that no other schools will take him. Why does he have to come here? I hope he doesn't try anything funny with the volleyball team. It's fine. Mr. Kamoshida's on our side. The transfer student won't do anything to us. And everyone really hates me for no reason, really.
Oh, come on.
The walls in there are disgusting. Hey, that's like a... I hear voices of the girls gossiping inside. That's just like any other boy bathroom that you go into. Any men's restroom, public restroom. But yeah, especially the men's restroom, the boys' restroom, and high school, public schools in general. It's a fucking disaster, to put it lightly. So do not go in there unless you just really hate yourself and you just want to experiment of what is in the feeling of disgust. Is he still called a criminal if he's underage? I guess all that matters is that he's dangerous. He was convicted of assault, right? A guy like that has to be really scary looking. The school should kick him out already. Sounds like he's a time bomb just waiting to go off. And I guess this is what it feels like just to be an asshole, but you're not really an asshole. Everyone just presumably hates you because of your background and you trying to defend a woman who was getting tortured. It's being physically abused. I'm sorry, but you'll have to accept that this was decided by the school. They want to prioritize students from our highly acclaimed volleyball team. Now where do we go? We can't go over here, I believe. So we gotta go to Miss Kawakami. I don't need any guidance at the moment. Now we gotta go inside.
Unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
I got lost. My train was late. I was in a castle. Honestly, I just don't know what to say. So my train was late.
Oh, it's lunchtime, you know. You would have gotten here sooner if you had walked from your place. It's true the train schedules have been a mess due to the accident, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
I didn't have a choice. That Sakamoto?
Don't get
What you talking about, Willis?
okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me. By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
I guess this is what you call social anxiety, huh?
First day?
Everybody against you.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today,
Don't try to say his name though. It's kind of fucked up and kind of hard to pronounce.
feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
Ellipses.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So... Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
Huh? Where's that girl?
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here? That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
Wait, what?
This is Takamaki-san.
How do you come to that conclusion?
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
But it's the anime protagonist side.
Days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
We're gonna do a Pledge of Allegiance.
What's wrong?
Is this a school? Is this... Castle?
Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Yo, I just realized now that our main character is just taller than her.
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto. A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Man, everybody talking shit behind my back. And I just started. It's my half day-ish of first day of school. Man, everyone really hates me. Sakamoto seems eager to talk about something. I should meet him on the rooftop.
Crazy, right?
Listen to class. Let's do a little exploration. There are so many stores here. Sometimes I get lost while I'm trying to choose where to go. I wonder if I could find anywhere good to eat. I know all about finding the best stuff to eat. You should look for limited time specials. Limited time specials are usually really delicious, and you can get them for a discount. Whatever you want, I'll tell you if there's any limited time specials you might want to try. Really? Cool. I can't wait. The blackboard is so clean. The Kamaki sounds pretty hard to approach. She's an amateur magazine model, isn't she? Isn't she dating Mr. Kamoshida? That's sorta gross. She just moved back here after living abroad, but I read that her love life's pretty scandalous. Oh, you visit that underground internet site too? It also listed the transfer students' crimes. Crimes?
Don't get involved.
Crimes against humanity? I'm kidding. Let's see. So you could try to explore all the other classrooms while you go and try to observe the place, but it doesn't really do anything besides just telling you, oh, you can't go in there. Is there something you want from me? Where's the rooftop?
It's just...
But nobody's allowed up there. I mean, just go up those stairs and you'll get there. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Well, you better go, still standing around looking like a peasant. What should I write about for the next paper? I wish there was a good topic out there. How about the castle? Maybe the transfer student? You should give up. Huh? You scared me. Who are you anyway? I don't think I've seen you around here before. Right when that terrible transfer student is supposed to be coming too. No, it can't be. He's supposedly a vicious person who drinks, smokes, steals, and hurts people. Nothing like you. The judgment continues. Aren't criminal records supposed to be, like, really bad? How is he even allowed at our school? Everyone's afraid of him. I hope he gets expelled soon. Our school is seriously full of troublemakers. Didn't something like this happen last year too? We're supposed to be an elite college prep school. I wish they fixed this problem. Oh, boo-hoo. Call me a river. Now, the rooftop is up here. It should be up here. Unless if I got lost. Which I haven't. Wait. Let me make sure I check every nook and cranny. Hey, wasn't that Sakamoto-senpai? I saw him going up the stairs. Maybe he called someone up there so we could punch them. Oh, do you mean like what happened at track practice last year? I heard it was a big fight. Stay away from him. We only just started high school. I'm too young to die. Have you seen that transfer student everyone's talking about? How does he look? Tough. Nah, I heard he actually dresses like kind of plain. He's probably just hiding his true self under that. I'll make sure not to cross him. Yeah, I bet he's a totally different person when he's mad. I heard he almost killed someone. And at night seeing walking around, I guess the hub world areas, you hear the conversations, just very minuscule conversations from the voice actors, or I guess just from the students talking about you or whatever conundrum is happening in the story. By the way, thank you for volunteering to take care of the planners.
No.
Oh, it's no trouble. I'm not sure I'm up to the task, though.
Don't worry, you're being a huge help. Oh, and I'll make sure the roof is unlocked for you. I imagine it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yes!
I'll do my best. I'll go take a look at them later.
Boom, 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 boom. There has been far too many accidents lately. What's the point of waking up early if my train's just going to get up to the station late? See, I told her the truth. I was late, but she did not take my words at face value. I saw a photo and film online. His face was totally messed up. Plus, I heard some kids' parents were on that train and are in critical condition now. Don't be so gullible.
Are you for real? Wow, he's really here?
And we have arrived. It has an off-limits sign posted up, but it looks like the door is unlocked. Don't mind if I do.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
Nope. How did you know? You said you're in trouble.
We're pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
It was nothing.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Kamoshida. The guy we met earlier?
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
I'll try not to. You... Sakito? I forgot your name already, tell me. Dun, 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 dun. You can't really do much in the rooftop this very early on in the game. But as soon as the game fills a stipulation, they make it come to this rooftop a lot more. I guess I'll just head home for today. I do like that transition. It's like, oh yeah, we take the train and now we're back.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I wanted to be ellipses, but I don't know. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, that's what they're caught. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
I do. Man, I just like fucking around with everyone in this game.
Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer.
A part-timer that tells you to go to bed?
Okay.
I've heard it all before.
I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Let's see if there's... Nope, nothing yet. Can we go downstairs? Yes. Can't do much again in this bar or in this coffee shop until the game opens up even more. It's likely it will be useful to spread something over it and do something. But I wonder what. I wonder if there are any customers who use this public telephone. Does anyone really have that type of telephone anymore? I don't. Or my family doesn't and I don't. I don't think I ever seen one. I might have seen one a long time ago, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've never seen people ever have that. Maybe like as a decor, or maybe like a part of their collection of phones. Maybe. But yeah, they really don't have any use unless all the telephones, all the cell phones, all the smartphones in the world just suddenly stop working. Which I don't think will happen. We have an update regarding the subway tragedy. Police are inspecting the scene of the accident and will launch a full-scale investigation. The train schedule, which had been disrupted since the accident, is finally back to normal, and as a news update about the derailment, it looks like things are settling down. This looks like this is where LeBlanc's curry is made. Can I make my own curry? Can we use the bathroom? Oh, yes, we can. What should I spend my time doing? I hope I'll be able to make my train transfers. You know, if that's the only bathroom in this place, then good lord. Let's see what we have to say on the sofa. Was that castle we wandered into this morning just a dream? So normally when you sit on the sofa, it usually just captures or tells, or like gives us an insight about the protagonist or the main character's thoughts of the circumstances of the day, or I guess the story. It could be either or, but normally that's normally the case. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all the weird stuff that's been happening to me. But I gotta hit the hay because life.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
You know, for all the empty jail cells, why does mine have a bed and a toilet? Rehabilitation.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean? That's not my concern.
Do you really think you have a say in this?
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Metaverse Navigator?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
I consider it a curse.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Yes, ma'am. Dude, that's so freaking creepy. Like they're just like looking at me falling asleep. It's like, guys, can I have a little privacy? Do you have like curtains or something to, you know, make it a little more comfortable? Fate and awakening. More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel very calm every time it rains. I always like the sound of rain. Especially with like music that is very, that associates it with it better. I feel like music and rain, depending on the soundtrack, can really enhance the feeling that you get. Didn't you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right? Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising.
Look, isn't that her?
Ooh, a new scene?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Want me to wake him up?
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Damn, what an asshole.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
With what?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I feel so down when it's right. Excuse me. Okay. The burping has to stop, okay? I know it has to stop. I'm not looking forward to that. Yes, I know you don't. But I'm not looking forward to it either. So you're gonna have to deal with it, huh? I feel so awkward around her. Isn't she too busy being a famous supermodel to come to high school? That's what I would have figured, but we can't just blow her off either. You know, the whole Kamoshida thing. Dealing with her is such a hassle. I wish she'd just not come to school. Well, that's not nice. I better hurry and get to school. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though?
Class is starting.
Mr. Ushimaru, I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines the year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Okay, so new to the table, or not new, but another element to this game is when you go to school, sometimes you're given these options or given these questions, and depending on if you get the right or wrong answers, you get a little bonus to your social stats, and we're going to find out really soon. But you have to get the answer right, and sometimes you have to go back and look at the log. You just have to press the analog stick in the bottom right corner and log, and you could like read over what they're talking about to make sure you understand the question that they're trying to ask. But it's not everything is so simple. So you just have to make sure you kind of try to reread it over and over again until you get a feel of what they're trying to ask you. And then you make your best guess, and then that's that. And the thing is, in the first part of this playthrough, I'm pretty sure I've showed it, but you have this network setting thingamajigger that tells you, like, do you want to use the network settings or do you not want to use the network settings? And judging by what we see right here, we cannot use the network settings. And what the network settings entails is being able to receive help from other players that answered the same question, but by the same question, it's going to give you a list of the correct answer, or the majority who answered this question with that answer, or this question with this answer. So it's up to you whether you want to use that or not. If not, then might as well use your brain power to try to figure out what the question is trying to ask you based on the listed answers given to you. So let's see. The Searching Dictionary defines the year as a period of 365 disappointments. Cynically satirical as the rest of it. The Devil's Dictionary. So 365 disappointments. As cynically, the Devil's Dictionary. Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defines as the chief factor in the progress of human race. Well, it says disappointment, but as for the human race, it has to be money. It can't be experience because I feel like it's just not that viable, like for progress for the human race. For sure, experience like plays a part of that, and I don't think villains so much. Doesn't sound right. And intelligence? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go with money.
Do you know anything?
I didn't expect you to know. The correct answer is malefactors, or villains. Remember that. Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism, nothing more. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. I know you all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for criminals here. Not in school and not in society. Am I clear? So yeah. Even if you get the wrong answer, you'll just get scolded by the teacher, and then he'll tell you the correct answer later on. And this is going to be for multiple teachers too. So it's not going to be just him, but multiple teachers as well. And the thing is, you have to memorize the answers that they tell you for another thing later on. Can you guess what it is? We're in a high school, and there's always these papers that we're always given to after a certain period of time, after we're going over the material that's been given to us. Can you guess it? Is she really a first year? The delinquents and the honor student are arriving at the same time? Uh-oh. Assault, blackmail, drugs. He's done it all. I hear he carries around a knife.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I
I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. What happened to you?
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Yo.
What's up? You're waiting to ambush me? Who are you again? Who are you again?
Aw, man, I wasn't expecting such a brutal response. Anyways, I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
It was just a dream. I'm out. Sure, what's next? It was just a dream.
You really think so? There's no way we were both dreaming the same effed up castle. You've got to be wondering what the deal was, too. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
I forgot to mention too, like, some of these dialogues or some of these cutscenes are very long. Not like to the point of being Metal Gear Solid or, I guess, Kingdom Hearts 3 or, yeah, Metal Gear Solid in general. So just be cautious and make sure you get a good energy while you try to focus in on what they're trying to talk about or what they're talking about. Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Are you sure it's around here? Check your phone.
I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app? I don't know.
You didn't notice? I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like, returned to the real world, or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Yoinked it out of my fucking grip.
What's this eyeball-looking thing?
It just appeared. I can't delete it. Key logo, huh?
That's not how I'd describe it. What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Hey, don't look at that.
Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
I don't know about this, but I don't know how.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell? Look, it's the castle from yesterday. He made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Ah! Those clothes! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
I don't know. Not bad, huh? You jelly?
I ain't jealous. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's more gun!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why me?
I just want to get a better look at your powers, even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him? It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
All right, let's do this. Follow me.
Yes, sire.
This is our infiltration point. That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Boom, 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 boom.
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, all right? Follow me.
All right, kid. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was seeing double or something just now. Is that Shujin? I told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up? Come on, This way. See what the screaming is all about.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. It looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
Okay, so the thing is, if you try to attack them head on by pressing square, I believe, you're going to initiate the battle, but you won't get that ambush fiasco that we see right here. If you ambush an enemy, you're going to have the edge over them in the battle. In the first part of it, you're not going to damage them necessarily, but you're going to have the advantage of just getting the first turn.
I get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
Getting the first turn is very viable.
You're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a...
It's very viable in the sense of everyone's going to get their turn before the enemy. So no matter what happens, as long as you get the ambush first, as long as you're not seen by the enemy, you're always going to have the advantage of ambushing them if you have the chance. If you get seen by the enemy, well, we're going to find out what happens.
Persona. But anyway, let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance.
Persona! Not this.
Go! Zoro, show your might! A spectacular victory!
With this power.
I am unstoppable.
All right.
And yeah, the more you progress and the more people that join your cast, they're going to level up with you too. Not at the same level, but they're going to level up with you gradually, like with any JRPGs.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault!
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration. There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Alright, so we're in a safe room. This is a place where we could talk with our teammates, we could heal up, we could do whatever we want, but mainly it's just about saving as you progress further into palaces. So try to save as much as you can, because if you do not save whatsoever, and if you die in a place that is very further away in a palace, you're gonna regret your choice, like I have in multiple occasions. So make sure you save in all sorts of occasions. Don't be a dumbass like me, okay? That's all I ask. But yeah, we get to interact with our teammates, heal up, if we choose to do so with items in our arsenal, or we could just probably go back to the entrance and just go back to reality to rest up. And why? Don't ask me. But there were soldiers around, right? Maybe we could try eavesdropping on them. And sometimes the dialogues or in the save rooms, it allows you to get a better grasp on the characters' circumstances and how they feel about traversing through the palace, or what their thoughts are on certain premises that happens within the story, and how they feel about each other or whatever. So you'll learn more about them as you go along. So let's go.
Now then.
And we got a gun, and we got medicine, or healing potions. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? He said training hall, right?
Okay.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
Okay, if the security level is risen, it's going to be a lot harder for you to navigate in the palace. Only for it spawning more enemies in your direction, or the shadows in this case. So don't try to get spotted as much as you can, unless you're just trying to farm experience points and just don't really care about any of that. But it's going to be really difficult, because you'll probably get ambushed a lot more, and it's probably going to dwindle your health to a substantial rate, so be careful.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
And yeah, if you still forget about what things do, you could just always go back to the tutorial menu.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright,
Persona!
the first move is ours!
And you can always press L1 to analyze the enemy, so you can get a better understanding of what they're weak, what they're strong against, and how you can counterplay against their strengths and weaknesses. So be sure to use it to your advantage if you're coming up against a new enemy that you've never seen before.
Persona!
Persona!
Impressive.
Too bad.
And yeah, the tactics thing, I'm not sure how this actually works, but you can actually just do whatever you want with the characters in your arsenal, in your party. So you can just tell them to do whatever you feel like they should do. But it's all about preference and your playstyle. To me, I just would rather control them all and not have a computer to do it for me. And you can run away too.
Witness my resolve! One more. Let's go! Time for my persona!
Finish it.
It really hit Morgana.
Nice work, team.
All right.
And as you can see, the security level dropped by more of the enemies you face and defeat. But it will always remain 0 until you get caught. So, be careful.
Hey.
The train hauls up ahead, right? Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way. See what's in this door. Bam. Shazam.
What? Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Even at me.
I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Okay, now we get our guns. You could switch between targets if you like, or you could just shoot them. Just at a single target. So with the D-pad, then you just spray and pray. Just like Call of Duty.
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but they have a limited amount of ammunition. However, your ammunition will be restored after the battle, so feel free to use it all up.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
They've never seen that coming.
For real?
Whoa, did that toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. I don't get it. Because they recognize it as a gun, your ammo capacity is limited in battle. But your enemies are expecting you to come at them with guns loaded, so your ammo's replenished in every new fight. What's this commotion over here? What? Why, you bastards? Get ready. Here comes another. Let's show them our skills.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
That's not good.
And yeah, there are different affinities in which you could be affected by. So try to reduce that if you possibly can. Or try to make sure it just doesn't happen to Joker. Because if you die as Joker, it's going to be game over. And you're going to have to restart where you left off or where you saved. So be careful. I wasn't sure whether or not to bring it at first, but sure glad I did.
Nice.
We're definitely lucky to have the additional firearm to our arsenal. I must say, well done. Even if it's just dumb luck that it worked here. Did you really have to put it like that? Quit griping, Blondie. You're still getting praised. Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves as well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle. You can order us directly or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. Yeah, you can assign tactics. You can either set a particular course of action for them to take or choose to control them directly. You can assign tactics by going to the stats in the menu. Or you could just do it while you're in battle. Like I showed you before.
What do you want to do?
I'll direct it.
Yep.
Unless if it's a palace that you've been through in multiple times, then it's best to just direct the commands, or not direct commands. How could I put it in another way? Or you could just command them really if you want, or if you know the palace is gonna be associated with the Persona user's ability, such as Morgana's Wind or Joker's Curse elements, then it's best to just direct the commands. If not, if you're very confident, then you could just say act freely, whatever you want. But it's really depending on the circumstances, I feel. Depending on the palace you're in. But gotta go back to the save because it has been
What's up?
an hour. Hour and 2 minutes.
I should write.
So I gotta write something too. Which means that's gonna be it for this part, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for tuning in. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep doing your damn best every day. And I'll catch you with a brand new episode of Persona 5 Royale very soon. You all take care. Bye.